Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to follow a little bit of a trend that's been going around the budgeting community, and that is a get to know me tag. And so there are just some questions that have been shared in other videos along with this tag, and so I'm going to pick up the baton and go through these questions so that you can get to know me a little bit more. So if that's why you clicked on this video, please stick around. My name's KT and this is Simple Living with KT, the place where we talk about the issues facing our lives in a simple and mindful way. I have the questions here on my phone, and so I am going to be looking at them to read them off here. Number one is, what made you start your budget or cash stuffing journey? I'm not a cash stuffer, but I can certainly tell you how I started my budgeting journey. In short, it was because I had debt that I knew I needed to get out of my life, and also I was dating my then boyfriend, now husband, and he also needed some help getting out of debt, and we were not doing our finances together whatsoever. We were not living together. We were not sharing finances. Of course, there were certain things that perhaps, like, he'd pay for a dinner or we'd go half and half. But aside from those little instances, our finances were not intertwined whatsoever. But I personally felt like we both needed to get an idea of what we wanted to do about our debt and finances, so that when we get together in the marriage sense of it, then we'd actually have a really good foundation. Question 2, have you ever done your nails just to film a cash stuffing? And so while I do not do cash stuffing, in one of my first beginning videos, you'll notice that my nails are done. And I will say, I can notice my nails in that video and I'm like, ooh, they look so nice. And I did my nails for that video. But honestly, I'm not doing that any longer. I don't really do my nails at all whatsoever. And part of it is because I'm not doing cash stuffing, so there's no close-up hand shots. And also, recently I just find that I don't really want to be doing my nails. Number 3, have you ever messed up on your cash denominations? And once again, no, because I don't have cash denominations. But in a video just like this, I have, when going through a numbered list, said the wrong number, and so been like, oh, number 4, when it's only number 2, or maybe it's number 7, and I just forgot and lost count. And I don't go back and I don't redo the video because I just don't have the time for that and don't think it's so big of a deal. Number 5, what is your least favorite envelope to stuff? Wait, no, I skipped one. Number 4, what is your favorite envelope to stuff? And so since I don't use envelopes, I do have sinking funds, a part of my budget on YNAB. And if you're someone who likes to do a digital budget and maybe needs something that has a little bit more features, I would certainly recommend YNAB. They always have a 34 free day trial, and I do have an affiliate link for that in the description box below, and you can check that out. But I would say my favorite thing to be saving up for in my sinking funds is travel. I have places that I want to go, and certainly my husband and I aren't going somewhere every single month to spend our travel fund money, but I'm always putting money in that category so that when we do want to travel somewhere, like going to Utah to go skiing, or visiting my sister in Puerto Rico, or having a long vacation down in Miami to visit my family, I'll be able to, have the security of knowing that I saved up money for that. Okay, and now we have number 5. What is your least favorite envelope to stuff? And honestly, I don't believe I have something that I'm not excited to put money away for, because everything that is on my budget is necessary. I did realize that in the past, my health category, which is for vitamins, supplements, allergy medicine, which both my husband and I both take. Unfortunately, we have some allergy problems. We would like forget to put that in the budget, and then I wouldn't want to spend money on that stuff because I'd have to take that money from other categories because I did not plan. But now that I have actually made sure that it's part of the budget and I always just have a little bit of money there ready to use on allergy medicine, now it's not an issue. And so if you find yourself dreading putting money aside for something in the future that you're going to need, I certainly just implore you to look at not the bright side, but the benefit of having that money stored up. If it's your emergency fund, or if it's a trip that maybe you don't want to take but you're obligated for some reason, think about the freedom that you have to even be able to save up for that. Because some people honestly do not have that. Okay, let's look over here. Number 6, have you ever picked up extra hours or a side hustle to stuff more money? And in general, I'll say to save more. And yes, I have during the busy season at, certain jobs that I've had. I absolutely could pick up extra hours. It is not the busy season right now. My husband works a salary job and already has generally kind of long hours, especially adding in his commute. And so he's not honestly about to like pick up a second job because we believe in, that work-life balance. And I think we're thankful enough to be at the stage where we can prioritize that work-life balance because we're not jeopardizing other things like investments or being able to save an emergency fund or planning for long-term savings like for a house and ultimately a family. Number 7, what keeps you focused or motivated on your financial journey? And I guess really see previous answer, all of those things that we're able to plan for regarding long-term things like building a family, owning a house, perhaps having an investment property, traveling. Those are all things that certainly keep me very, very motivated. And also there's something about being on the same page with my husband about finances that really just keeps me fueled. I know what his intentions are with money and our goals, and I know what my intentions are with money and my goals, and we have found a way to bring those together and move forward together. And I just want to continue moving forward together. And so if ever, for me, I feel like if I noticed that my intentions were straying from what we decided to do together, that would kind of hint to there being some type of issue that would need to be addressed. And our last question, number 8, have you ever made a last-minute store run to buy a candle for a cash stuffing video? And while I don't have any candles in my video, you'll notice that I do have some vegetables and fruits behind me, and I have had to go to the grocery store to pick up some mushrooms and actually some sour cream for a video that I was shooting on this channel. So you'll find those HelloFresh dupe recipe videos on this channel that I am starting as a series because I want to show people that you can still have a quick meal that is easy to make, but you don't necessarily need the price of a HelloFresh subscription kit. And of course, if you want to get one of those, go right ahead. I'm knocking it a little bit because I think it's unnecessary, and I think that their marketing is just so good at cornering and creating this entire market. But if you have the money for it, yeah, go right ahead, spend that money on that. But I realize there are a lot of people who get those boxes and they almost feel like they need to because there's no other way to cook food conveniently at home. I think that's a failure of honestly like our school systems, of society, by taking out those type of skills in school that people used to learn, and also I think the fact that unfortunately homes aren't really changing it because people are needing two incomes or needing just a lot of money in general to live their life, and they are prioritizing that convenience over like learning to cook and doing those type of skills. So I know that was a tangent, but because of that, I have made that a new series on this channel. And so there was once I did forget those two ingredients, and I had to go to the grocery store specifically for them so that I could make the videos. I would say they were definitely worth it. We ate them, it was delicious, chef's kiss, but I did not make a habit of that whatsoever. My grocery list is honestly like a well-oiled machine, and I do not make a habit of going to the grocery store, you know, every couple of days or something. Honestly, for the past few months, it is only once every 2 weeks, and that is it, because for me, I notice if I keep going back to the grocery store throughout the week, every couple of days, or even once a week, I just spend more and more money, and I'm not about that if I don't have to. So I do put more planning into that. But there you have it. Those are all of the questions. And so I hope that you got to know me just a little bit better in this video. Of course, if you're someone who is in the budgeting or cash stuffing envelope community, absolutely, I tag you to do a video just like this, letting us know a little bit more about you. And certainly leave me a comment with any questions that you might have for me, and I will certainly love to answer them. Also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because every week I make videos on living a simple and mindful life here, and I will certainly appreciate having you a part of the crew. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.